Welcome back to game 2 between Vinchester and Edie. It's an Aztecs war. Interesting. Haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, you like? I forgot what is Aztecs in Arena. Yeah, I guess they didn't play too much lately because in Master Arena 3 there is no Aztecs War unless you get it by chance. And Aztecs War should be interesting here because it's the standard for Arena kind of, and still it's not played too much. It's not like Arabia Huns, which is yeah kind of not the standard. If you can pick, you pick Aztecs on Arena on Arabia, I guess, or maybe Mayans or Huns. That's like the top three. We should not play this, not even point for a turn you don't have an Aztecs. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna play it for sure, and let's see what's going to happen actually. I'm gonna start with Vinchester's map here. Winchester, main gold, very safe in the back. Second stone, safe in the back, which is awesome. Second gold inside, and an extra gold for him, really good. Only the third gold outside on the left. 3 deer outside, he's deleted the wall already. One boar inside, second boar inside as well. Let's see if he's going with the scout again. Yep, there we go. Going to lure the boar with the scout. This will be even easier because he can garrison the eagle warrior into the TC. It's not doing that. Instead, hitting the board 2 times with the TC and then going with the villagers. One remaining on the deer, and he's gonna go for more deer. Actually, he's got 4, not 3. Good for him. Main stone to the front and extra berries on the right hand side. I don't think he's going to take those. One relic inside his base, which is of course important for Aztecs Arena. But really good map for Vinchester, that's for sure. And we're gonna go for Eddie's map now. I want to see how this is looking. Main gold safe in the back, close to the second stone, which is good for him as well. Extra stone inside his extra gold, sorry, inside his base. Second gold inside. Only third gold outside, kind of forward, and 3 deer outside, 4 deer, and he is gonna try to get them in without deleting a piece of wall. Maybe use the sheep here. So actually very similar maps for both players. Main stone is forward. And now it comes down to the relics. There's 2 relics right in between the 2 players, maybe a little bit closer to Vinchester, but not really. There is 1 relic close to the extra stone on the map, which is remaining 1 extra gold in Vinchester space, 1 extra gold in Eddie space. And also Eddie, 1 relic inside. Can it get any fairer? I don't think so. That's really amazing. The maps are for both players really similar. Let's see who is gonna have the better start here. Looks like Eddie 10 seconds ahead in the feudal age, but Vinchester 1 more villager, and that's actually good for Vinchester. Because if he can stay on 10 seconds difference, the 1 more villager will help him a lot. And I'm assuming we're gonna see the standard monks and eagles. Always the good question: who is going for more monks? Who is going for more eagle warriors? So is it gonna be double barracks or only 1? Is it double monastery or only 1 monastery first? And for now, market blacksmith coming up for Vinchester, coming up for Eddie as well. And we're gonna see the barracks very soon. Eddie resources looking good, but he needs to send the villagers back, and he is up to castle age, while Vinchester resources looking good as well. He's on stone, and he is selling 100 stone to get up to castle age as well. Interesting, we might see a defensive castle for Vinchester and going for a little bit of a boom here. Of course, he knows about his map. I think he can even see the extra gold now in the back, and like if he defends like here, get the castle in front of the main gold somehow, he will be safe for like a very long time here. And having 1 relic inside is good. Eddie will get a maximum of 4 if Winchester is taking the 1 inside. And now it's going to be interesting to see who is doing what strategy. I think we're going to see TCs for Winchester first. 1 TC on the main gold for sure. Or maybe even on a stone, but I think main gold it should be. And maybe 1 TC on the wood line. Waiting. Closer to stone actually. Still 3 villages in stone, 1 town center on the wood line, closing this up a little bit with not a wall, but not easy to come through. While Eddie, double monastery, and does he have barracks up? I don't see any. No, double monastery only. Interesting to see. Usually we see barracks, usually see eagle warriors, but for now it's only monks. Eddie going sanctity immediately, wants to get the 50 HP. He can see the eagle warrior for Winchester, and I think the monk, yeah, is going to be able to convert this. Winchester saying expected. Yeah, kinda, that's true. Edie going for more TCs. He's got one in between the stone and gold, which is very awesome for him, and one coming up close to the gold on the wood line here as well. So Edie also going for 3 TCs. Difference will be Edie is gonna have 4 relics, and Vinchester is gonna have 1 if he's going for it at any time, at any point in the game. Vinchester got enough stone for a castle. I think he should stop taking stone, or maybe only to 750, and instead go for gold, go for booming. Vinchester right now 8 villages ahead, and we don't see the standard Aztecs war. We see instead 3 TC mini boom, while Edie is going for the relics, and Vinchester not caring about them. The relics, of course, will give Edie quite a good advantage, although he's a few villages behind. I think like 4 relics will compensate for the 7 to 8 villager difference here. Handcard coming in for Vinchester again, not as early as last time. Actually, yeah, just 2052. Very good timing for him, and he's got a lot of farms up already. He can get the castle up, so we might see Vinchester skip the Eagle Warriors and just go for Jaguars, maybe Siege behind that. Monastery coming up now. Not close to Imperial Age yet, but it's only going to be a matter of time until us be able to click up. Looking not bad, going with 1 villager for a castle here. Edie, of course, now saying, yeah, Vinchester hasn't got any military units, so I'm going for a little bit of pressure here, getting a siege workshop forward, getting the battering ram out, and Edie resources looking good, only doing wheelbarrow now. That's quite late. I think he's going to follow up with handcart quite soon. On the other hand, he has the resources to click up to Imperial Age right now, and there we go. Click up for Edie first, expected less villagers, and he can go in now. The castle is up for Vinchester though, and he has walled towards the castle here on the left hand side with houses. Not sure what this is about. He's deleting this piece of wall. Not sure if he should have done this, but he's walling the gold in, and I think he needs to like fill this again. Now barracks coming up for Vinchester, who's up to Imperial Age as well. Scaled mining, arm coming in, stone mining, tracking, and I think we will see Jaguar warriors, traps maybe, and the barracks looks like still going for Eagle warriors maybe. Not sure yet. Both players will be up to him. Vinchester still 12 villagers behind, walling 1 villager in, but Eddie's going to be there with a monk, and I think he's going to start and convert a villager at any point. Or not. Doesn't want to show himself. I don't know. Sending an Eagle warrior in. If there are any upgrades on the Eagle, it might be a converted one. Now Eagles also for Vinchester +1 is done, and siege workshops coming forward. Castle is up for Eddie in the middle of the map, so he's taking map control, and I think Eddie will go for traps immediately. Let's see if he's going elite Eagle warrior. He's got the resources, but men-at-arms coming instead, so he too is gonna skip the Eagle warriors and is gonna go standard infantry here. Illumination coming in, is creating militia already. Resources looking good for him. Right now, Vinchester is going Eagles. I don't like this decision. He's doing a few Jaguars as well, but I think the Eagle Warrior line is not the best decision here. Second barracks only coming up now. Heresy coming in for Vinchester. That's interesting. And Elite Eagle Warrior. Let's see if this is actually going to work out. I think he should have skipped the Eagles and just go Jaguars. Would have been a better decision in my opinion here, but I don't know. Maybe it's gonna work. Vinchester has been playing really good lately. As far as I know, I haven't seen too many games, but he has played a lot, and I think he has a chance against Edie on Arena. Aztecs, I don't know, but in general he's playing very strong right now. 3 traps for Edie, redemption coming in, and Vinchester resources looking good. Edie pretty similar. He's going for Jaguar warriors as well, and got long swordsman already. Vinchester, a lot of elite eagle warriors, +4 not coming in yet, instead doing iron casting. The castle will go down. Edie, for now, with a very good push here, got map control, got 4 relics inside, and the castle for Vinchester's down. Vinchester going out the Elite Eagle Warriors now, doing Man-at-Arms upgrade, should make sure to not lose the barracks here. And Edie with a few monks, gonna start and convert the Eagle Warriors, but he won't get any, just will be a few dead bodies. I think Edie will realize this, that he isn't getting any Eagles. Not a good fight for Vinchester. He got the 3 traps down, where he lost a lot of his army, only 12 military units left. And he has to switch into champions now really fast. And Edie, I think, could go for Elite Jaguars. He's getting a second castle right now. I think it's the second, yeah, there we go. And he will stay on stone, go for number 3 maybe. He can see the extra gold, which is good for him. Not taking the second gold, which is very safe inside his back. Not taking the main stone either. He is taking the second stone here, which is almost out. And it's going a bit faster again. Ram on the gate, but still 40 compared to against 13 military units. The trap is still out. Jaguars, not elite of course. That's a pretty expensive upgrade, I think, at this point in the game at least. But he's got 2 swordsmen already, and Edie is pushing now. Edie is going to try and go in. Garland Wars even coming in for him, while the elite Jaguar warrior for Vinchester has got 2 castles in the back. I didn't see those, and I think that's perfect for him. I mean, good position. Is that castle number 3? Oh, this was so nice. He's got 1, 2, 3 golds in the back, the stone in the back, and 3 castles protecting the entrance. I think like this he still has a chance to win this game, although Edie is pushing for now. The elite Jaguar warriors are just so strong in Aztecs Wars, and if he's adding a little bit of siege, this will be really hard to stop here. Vinchester 113 villagers, Edie on 92. Edie of course pushing now, but Vinchester stopped the standard infantry. He is producing elite eagle warriors constantly now, and he's losing a few buildings on the front, but nothing that he can't afford really. Now the 200 swordsmen going into the eco. I think Vinchester should send his army now, because he's gonna lose a few villages here, and you can't afford this at this point. Edie only now doing handcards, so his eco was weaker all the time. But Edie with the map control here looking really good. He's going back now, Edie, because he can see, damn, I have got elite eagle warriors in my face. +4 attack is done. I'm not sure if that is Garland warriors. No, I think it's the blacksmith pot +4. Jaguar warriors from Edie +6. That's Garland was in +2 here. Only batting rams, not going for cat rams or siege rams here. Vinchester very low on food. Edie resources very balanced. Could go for anything right now. And he's taking quite a good fight. But Vinchester is going to reinforce with Jaguar warriors. It has to go back now, because Edie 37 military units compared to now it's 30 ahead, and that's not good. And even doing barracks, doing more 200 swordsmen. He's click champion, which is a very important upgrade for him. Not going for the eagle warriors apparently, just staying on the standard ones, if you can call them like that. And a little bit of idle army here. While Vinchester doing more units, and I think he should not send them. He should like wait a little bit longer. But for now he can push. Actually he's pushing Edie back. Not sure what happened. But Edie has to go back, losing a few monks now. Lost a few 200 swordsmen in this fight here, also on the way towards the eco. And Vinchester actually not looking too bad here. Garland was coming for him now. He's gonna have fully upgraded elite eagle warriors. Gold looking very good for him at this point. And Edie, if he's not careful, he might lose this forward. And if he's losing these 2 castles here, it's not looking good for Edie. Monastery will go down. I think Edie shouldn't do any more monks. He should have seen the heresy upgrade. Okay, monks are decent against the Jaguar warriors, of course, but if you don't get any of them back, that's really not good for you. And Vinchester spreading now towards the left-hand side, getting siege workshop on the left. There's a TC out there. Edie resources now quite low. Vinchester resources looking really good at this point, and he's still producing elite Jaguar warriors, which are fully upgraded. I think he should switch into some sort of siege now. Double siege workshop, of course. We're gonna see rams. Might go for Capram even. And Edie staying on the standard infantry, staying on champions. And although Aztecs get like the best champions in the game, or one of the best champions, they just don't stand a chance against elite Jaguar warriors, which are just so strong against anything, any infantry. I'm not sure if the Teutonic Knight is elite Teutonic Knight is better. I guess so, but it's of course a lot slower. Few conversions, but the fight is starting, and the elite Jaguar warriors should have the advantage here. Let's see, 57 to 30 military units, but Edie probably losing more than Vinchester here. Winchester still got a good amount of elite Jaguar warriors, a few elite eagle warriors and everything. And now we have almost the same amount of military units. The champion's just going down so fast. I think Edie with the wrong pick here, doing the standard infantry while he has 2 castles forward. That's a mistake in my opinion. Maybe he didn't know that Vinchester was going for Jaguar warriors, but he could have assumed so. Barracks coming up on the left-hand side, Captain coming in. Edie only now doing the elite Jaguar warrior upgrade. He has realized, yeah, I need those Jaguars. He is producing them from 1 castle. That's only 2 castles for Edie. It's not going to be enough in the long run. And Vinchester at the same time knocking on door from Edie. Edie maybe should go for fortified walls, but they won't stand too long, those walls. And Vinchester again can go for more rams any point, because a lot of gold for him in the bank. He should maybe start to get traps out. Let's see, right now it's only elite Jaguar warriors. On the other hand, of course, he could get the castle down with only Jaguars here. One castle in range, but he won't really care. I think he's taking the fight now. And where is he sending? Does he do more rams? No, not for now. Edie for now defending. But Vinchester's taking the score lead. He's got a lot more villagers. He's got more military units as well. And he's got more resources in the bank. Very good game by Vinchester here. Edie doing champions, probably the wrong decision because he didn't face elite Eagle Warriors, or at least not too many of them. And Vinchester sending Conquerors non-stop all the time. He's got the eco to do that. He's got a lot of resources still. Of course, this base helped him a lot here. He's still taking the main gold as well as the other two. This one outside of his base is quite safe as well. Castle not going down yet, and I think, yeah, there's the cap drums coming in. Vinchester, I think, should go for a siege ram upgrade now, or maybe start like some onages just to have a little bit more. Yeah, onages are really dangerous in those kind of games. Siege onager, of course, so strong. I think siege onager and elite Jaguar warrior is probably the best combination that you can have in an Aztecs war. I remember a game between Viper and I think it was Riot, not sure if it was a tournament game, but Viper, a lot of elite Eagle Warriors, Riot walled, and I got the elite Jaguar Warriors. Viper counting this was Arbalest, but then the Siege Onager came in from Riot, and Riot took the game. It was really impressive. Vinchester tried to go for the stone here, won't get it. Of course, you want to get more castles up, but now he's sending the Capram forward, and Jaguars behind this. This could be the deciding fight here. A similar amount of military units for both players. But the Rams are gonna help Vinchester here, and let's see what the castles are firing at. I guess they're shooting at the Rams. How is this fight going to go? I can't see it right now. Trap is out, so the castle will go down now for sure. I think Edie won't have enough military units, and Vinchester losing quite a few here under the castles. Good thing for him is he's getting another castle up, and he will be able to destroy one of Eddie's castles. Couldn't break into the walls here. Very nice walling here. This is looking dangerous, looking horrible. But the castle, last shot is going down. Edie only 4 repairers, that's not enough. And Vinchester again reinforcing, got a lot of resources still. Not housed, I think he should go for more units. Edie housed in 140 because he just lost the castle. Second castle coming in for him, and a mining camp, not a very nice position here. Needs more houses as well, needs to get his army to the front. I don't think he's got more idle army, only 2 Jaguar warriors. And as soon as the castle is down from Edie, I think Vinchester might take this game. Let's see if Edie can push back. If he can get the traps down, would be very helpful for him. But for now he has to repair. His castle is still standing. And Edie, of course, now trying to go for traps, killing one, very good. Destroying the second, which is just inside the gate. 1 champion is going to be enough. And the last trebuchet is going down as well. Jaguar is really strong against the traps. Edie with a good defense here. And he can go for a second castle now. But Vinchester still with more villagers, and I think still with more resources in the bank. Yeah, that's looking good for him. Sending Jaguars non-stop. Look at this, he killed like 30 of them inside the castles here. Edie, of course, being able to reinforce with champions as well, but not with elite Jaguar warriors, at least not as many of them. Going for his own trap now. And let's see if Vinchester is pushing on the left side again. There's 1 single ram, and 1 ram can make the difference, because if Edie, yeah, he's seen it already, but if Vinchester can go into the eco and just queue a few elite Eagle Warriors on the left side, he's got a few barracks here, this would be deadly for Edie here, because Eddie's base not really protected, while Vinchester, I just love these 3 castles protecting the back. I think Vinchester should not overcut here, but it looks like it won't really matter. Edie now going with a trap here. Both players are gathering a lot of army. Edie going with castle number 3. Of course, Vinchester with at least 4. I think it's 4 castles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Coinage coming in for Edie. Coinage is like the wrong upgrade, I think, because coinage is giving your allies resources costs a little bit less. Less tribute or lower tribute, and I think he wanted to do guilds maybe. I don't think coinage is gonna have any effect. The monks have 70 HP, but they will go down, and now there's the big fight incoming. A lot of champions, but also a lot of elite Jaguar warriors for Vinchester. And let's get a look on the military numbers. Trapped against Trevor on the castle. Edie losing a lot of his army here. Vinchester with a better outcome for himself, because the elite Jaguar is just stronger. And Trap will go down from Edie. The castle will go down as well. I think right now Vinchester looking really strong. And Eddie, once he lost the castles, I think he will call GG. Vinchester now probably just needs to be patient and go for more army. They still got more resources in the bank. Gold is getting quite low now actually, but he's still okay. Market prices, of course, are on the bottom, and now every trap is very, very, how do you call it, expensive. It's very worthy, it's not a word. I'm looking for words, doesn't really matter. But it's very important to guard your traps now, because 200 gold, that's a lot at this point. Edie going with yet another castle. I'm not sure if he bought a stone or if he actually mined it from the main stone here, or it's probably the extra stone. But he again has to stop building a castle, or at least go a little bit slower and try to protect, and the one is just standing. Winchester going for crop rotation, doesn't really matter at this point in the game, but if it's going any longer it might make a difference here. Villagers still a lot more for Vinchester. Edie maybe should have boomed a little bit more, but low on food. And Edie trying to go for the traps here. I think Winchester should have brought a few villagers forward just to repair them. The Jaguars taking care of the champions and the castle. There's like 4 more shots maybe, or is it 5? That's 1 and 2. Now it's enough repairers here to keep the castle up for a little bit longer, but the next 2 shots might get the castle down. Eddie is out of stone, Eddie is out of resources, and Vinchester still looking good here. A good amount of food and gold in the bank still. He's on the pop limit and has a lot of elite Jaguars queued in all the castles here. 2 traps which he just needs to protect now. The next castle will go down and Eddie won't have the stone to repair them. He needs to go for a last fight, and I think that's Eddie might call GG now very soon. Siege Ram coming in for Vinchester as well. Nice army control. Where's he going with the Jaguars? He's like going on 2 sides and trying to catch Eddie in the middle. Of course, the middle is not good for player, and Eddie now calling GG. He knows the last castle is going down. He knows he can't get more army out because he's missing the resources. Very good game for Vinchester. Doing exactly what he should do, taking advantage of his very good map, getting 3 castles here in the back, doing elite Jaguars after like pure boom actually. And Eddie, no chance to get